Wanda, welcome home.
Vision residents.
I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
Hey guys, welcome back to News to the Science, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. This is going to be my Falcon and the Winter Soldier WandaVision delay video. If you guys haven't heard already, the news, Marvel shows slated to be released later this year on Disney Plus has been delayed. It's really no surprise, but I have more details about the information here. So, during the Super Bowl, Marvel gave fans the first glimpse of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the first Marvel Studios original series created for Disney Plus. However, production was shut down back in March due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Since filming never resumed, a delay was inevitable, but today it's official. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier will not make its debut in August. Disney Plus left the Falcon and the Winter Soldier off its list of August releases. It's also unclear when the show will be released, but production may begin again soon. Deadline notes that Marvel Studios' Wandavision remains on target for its release in late 2020. That's not the case, since we recently got an update about the release date for Wandavision, since that's been pushed back. The series was originally slated to be debuted in December after the conclusion of The Mandalorian Season 2. That's a bit of a bummer for me personally too, because my birthday is in August and I was really looking forward to it, at least one of the shows to debut in August. But I also have some theories as to why there's been a delay aside from the virus, which I'll go into detail after I talk about the WandaVision delay. Marvel Studios' The Falcon and the Winter Soldier was originally supposed to be the first of the two MCU shows on Disney Plus this year. However, Disney Plus has officially removed The Falcon and the Winter Soldier from its August release. Now, via The Hollywood Reporter, WandaVision has already been pushed back as well. WandaVision will now hit Disney Plus in spring 2021. Marvel actually had the series in the release window last summer. However, the studio eventually shifted course and moved up the premiere on to December. Back in March, the WandaVision cast and crew held a wrap party to celebrate the end of principal photography. This latest shuffle brings WandaVision a little bit closer to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which bows on March 25th, 2022. Okay, this is just an edit, and I don't mean to pull a fast one on all of you, but I just got an update just now, literally surfing through Twitter, and I come across Emergency Awesome, which is a guy that I follow about these kind of topics. As it turns out, the article about WandaVision being delayed and Falcon and the Winter Soldier being delayed is incorrect, and supposedly it's still aiming for a 2020 release. So I'll go ahead and address that right now and read the article from Forbes. So everything that you heard within the first 2 minutes, like that was the news during that time when it was announced, like about 22 hours ago or so. But here is the correct information, and it says Disney just released a new highlight reel of its upcoming properties in 2020, probably in part a response to recent observations that there does not seem to be a lot for the Mandalorian crowd for most of the next year, short of one new season of Clone Wars. Well, Disney has just surprised fans with one bit of news that may not solve this problem, but is interesting all the same. Buried in the highlight reel was the reveal that Marvel's WandaVision show will be debuting in 2020 rather than 2021 as previously reported. I do apologize, guys, but this is just coming in real time, and I'm glad that I caught this in real time. It joins The Falcon and the Winter Soldier as the second Marvel show appearing this year. Falcon and Winter Soldier is supposedly not coming out until fall, and it would be frankly a little surprising if WandaVision came out before that. So I'm guessing this could be something like a November-December debut. I'd be glad if that was the case. Neither of these shows appear to be all that far along in production, or they're keeping absolutely everything about them under wraps. That's why instead of showing any actual footage for these, they're just stand-in artwork for them instead. WandaVision is one of the more mysterious projects in the works from Marvel's Disney Plus slate. Kevin Feige has described it as part Marvel epic, part sitcom, and it takes place after the events of Avengers Endgame. Though, as we know, Vision was not resurrected as part of the reverse snap, so he'll have to spring back to life in some other way. There are a number of potential Vision Scarlet Witch storylines from the comics that could be drawn from to make this series, and it's been used as an example of how Disney Plus shows will connect into the larger MCU. as reportedly Scarlet Witch will do things on this show that will tie into the next Doctor Strange film, which she may appear in. Well, we know that she's going to appear in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness as a supporting character. Supposedly, WandaVision is 6 episodes long, and it's not yet clear if it's supposed to be a one-off miniseries like Loki or an enduring program. I would wager that a lot of these A-list MCU shows end up being miniseries rather than ongoing projects, while true series might be more like the likes of Ms. Marvel, Moon Knight, and She-Hulk. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, also 6 episodes. No telling if these are going to be 35-minute Mandalorian size or longer. Speaking of the Mandalorian, again, this is coming from the guy that wrote this article on Forbes magazine. I'm just not sure if this really solves the issue of this wide gap prestige live-action Marvel Star Wars content releases here, unless we're about to hear an announcement of Falcon WandaVision coming this spring or summer. It stands to reason that those 2 shows plus The Mandalorian Season 2 will not arrive until fall 2020 at the earliest, meaning there is still at least a 9-month gap with only Clone Wars to fill it. So still, I do want to see these Marvel shows make it to at least the year 2020. I'm pretty excited for it. I'm actually glad that the article that I came across earlier was incorrect. Originally, I found it on Facebook. It was all thanks to like a friend of mine, Anthony. And then I went ahead and investigated it myself and I checked it out. And normally, like originally, I wanted to do this video last night, but I never actually got the chance to do it because I was doing a live stream. So I'm glad that the article is incorrect and that the series is still slated to be released sometime during the holiday season. Which is all right. I mean, it's not really much of a bummer in this case because if it was 2021, then it'd be a real bummer. I was actually looking forward to The Falcon and the Winter Soldier to be released in August since my birthday is in August, and that would have made a fantastic gift for me. So I'm glad that the article was incorrect once again. And also, speaking of which, since the series are going to be affecting the sequels coming very soon, when I say sequels, I mean the Doctor Strange sequel and, of course, Thor: Love and Thunder. How do you think like the characters that are going to be making an appearance will make an impact to those sequels? Like, for instance, the Time Variance Authority. I spoke about them briefly. I broke down a lot of the Easter eggs from the comics and how the Time Variance Authority might play a part in the Loki series. And I want to know if the Time Variance Authority will be able to transition over easily and smoothly to the larger MCU, because they're going to be a constant presence in the Loki series. And I'm wondering how Loki's going to play into the Time Variance Authority as well. We already know that he's manipulating time because if you all remember, Loki was killed in Avengers Endgame and he went back into time by stealing the Tesseract. And now we have a past Loki traveling around. So the current Loki is dead. And that's what catches the Time Variance Authority's attention. Somebody's manipulating time, somebody's tampering with it, and they're doing something they're not supposed to. So I'm just wondering how the Time Variance Authorities, because those characters are going to be playing a big part into the series, and Owen Wilson's in it. And if you want to get more information about that, I did a breakdown video about the Time Variance Authority and Loki in my last video, so definitely check that out. And same goes for WandaVision. I wonder how much of an impact she'll have in the Doctor Strange sequel, because I'm also looking forward to that as well. She's going to be a supporting character for Doctor Strange. But you all go ahead and let me know, what was it that sparked up those delay announcements? Why do you think that they posted an article like that? It seems like it was a bit of a waste of time, but I'm glad it was just nothing but a close call. And, well, actually more of a false alarm, that is. And I'm glad that the series, both Falcon and WandaVision, are coming out later this year. What do you all expect to see in the upcoming Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision series? And how will those series affect the Doctor Strange and Thor sequels? I've already done a video talking about the Loki TV series, explaining the Time Variance Authority Easter eggs and how they might come into play in the Loki TV series. So you can go ahead and click on that video in the annotation I'll leave at the end of the video, and you can click on my recent video so you can enjoy all of the goodness there. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.